Hello, everyone. Ariel, how are you? Y'all can hear me okay? It's a snake. Told you. I could tell by the way I was getting hit.
Well, I had my first screamer over here. Although she went up against the spikes and did a jerky George. He's a good boy. Mute all my phones tonight. Because inevitably somebody's gonna call me.
Yeah. Well, you are on call.
24/7, 365.
Yep.
Well, but, there's on call for the people you agreed to be on call to, and then there's the other ones.
Yeah.
Truth. And Twitch is making me log in again, so I gotta go get that silly code.
Oh. Students.
Twitch, there we go. Never give out your Twitch verification to anybody. Give you Twitch verification. Baby. My computer's showing its age finally.
Oh. Set your micro PC.
Now ask yourself that question again.
Well, I know you've got a PC. I
You
didn't
do.
know if you watched Twitch on the Mac, though.
Yeah, and how old is my PC?
The one I just gave you?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, it is kind of old.
Yeah. Ask yourself that question again.
Mm-hmm.
My Mac.
It's got a 3080 in it.
It does. It is more robust than the one I'm using.
It's not a graphics issue though. This is
Yeah.
I think the keyboard might be I'm hoping it's just the keyboard, which have been known. No.
It's a 9-year-old Mac.
Which is pretty saying a whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
It's using the original accessories.
Yeah, those usually hold up really well.
Yeah, they have held up extremely well.
Well, I need
And
help.
so I'm hoping it is just that the keyboard is failing finally.
Sir Welshie, how are y'all?
Hey, Sir Washi.
Hey, Sir Welshie.
You know, I thought about doing something for April Fools and just didn't feel like it. What I was thinking about doing was that
Well, I have y'all's April Fools over here.
oh.
Mm-hmm.
It is cursed tea.
Oh, I saw that. I like your drip, by the way.
My ingenuity?
Yeah, I haven't. My pour over. Is it a spring?
I've had that one for 25 years. I got
Yeah.
it at the teacup when they first came out.
Mm-hmm. Is that the spring loaded?
Yes.
Pixel. How are you doing tonight, Pixel? Hey, and Corgi. How are you? Been in the hospital again. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you're doing better now. And Adra, how are you? Ariel. After string crash? Yeah, I know how that is. Well, I saw that you were on earlier.
Okay, I'm back. Case in point.
It's
Figured
much
I'd take the dog out while I was up.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay.
So what were you doing gallivanting around the neighborhood this morning? Just taking Jax out for a walk?
Yeah, well, I was gonna take him out for a walk. I decided I'd do some other work instead. And, I did take him down to the park this afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
We sat in the sun for a little while. Little people watching. And we met the sweetest little toddler who's learning how to be social with animals. And so cutest little.
Learning how to be gentle.
Oh, she was incredibly gentle. It's just her last experience with a dog was at eye level and very intimidating. So this was good for her because she was bigger than the dog. And she was. And Jax was just so laid back. He just laid there on the sidewalk. It's like, yeah, okay. This is good.
Somebody's giving me attention. I'm all for it.
He didn't barely even look at her. So she was very confident that he didn't give her the stink eye or nothing.
So are you getting the hang of the streaming thing, Ariel? Things are going good, Draconis. I'm barely awake. I tried to take a nap this morning and failed. And my legs have really been acting up here lately. But tried again this afternoon and got a couple of hours worth of nap.
That's good.
Yep. I'm still waking up.
There we go. Lay down, honey.
Did she just get kicked out? Heard someone come. Oh, it's Night Raven. Welcome. Starting to feel better, so I should be able to go back to work tomorrow. Oh, nice. Somehow feel worse than before the nap. Yeah, that can happen. Well, I've had that happen. How are you doing tonight, Crazy?
Crazy.
Ugh.
Don't do that, boss.
Oh, that's me just waking up. That's not me going to sleep. I'll be good until I eat.
Yeah, likely story. Okay, speaking of, I've got me a rice snack, so I'm gonna mute while I eat my my rice brittle.
You know, I got a bag of salt and pepper cashews, and I got a bag of salt and pepper pistachios. Same brand, but boy, the pistachios are much better than the cashews.
Do you like cashews?
I do. But the pistachios actually hold on to the seasoning a lot better than the cashews.
Yeah,
They do.
they're a little less oily.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you had I want to say maple, but that's not what it was. Maybe it was what it was. We had some cashews while we were in Ocean Shores that I never would have expected. They were either like salted maple, brown sugar, brown sugar or something, but they were a sweetened, coated cashew, and I'm like, wow, these were really good.
Oh.
And they were just slightly sweet, but I just never expected a cashew like that. It was just like really, really tasty, and it was a nice little sweet snack that wasn't super sugary, but satisfied the sweet tooth after 3 or 4.
I like the sesame seed cashews. They've got some kind of syrup that they use to attach the sesame seeds to the cashews. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's like
I've had that one.
So it's almost like a sesame seed cluster with a cashew in the center.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I get these little like brittle strips that are great, and they're different nuts and sesame seeds.
Well, sesame is such a dominant flavor that anything you mix with it ends up tasting like sesame seed. Right. Gonna have to bring up to the dock. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Can I get an invite to the group, please?
Oh, yep. And always feel free to ask for that, because I don't always see people enter the server. And Evil Jeff, how are you? What was the question? Oh, the name of Mega Man's sister. Haha. I would talk to your doctor about that crazy. How long has that been going on? Exactly, Jeff. Exactly. There are a couple of people that I tease about that. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that, Crazy.
Yes, do not make us worry. You know, we do that.
I'm still waiting to hear back from H&R Block. Probably going to be middle week to end week before I hear back from him.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was expecting it to take at least 3 or 4 hours. So that's going to be 3 sets of taxes. I need to double check California law and make sure that I don't actually have to file paperwork that I'm no longer a resident of California.
You are now a registered voter in Washington, are you not?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure you are. That is considered lawful documentation that you are no longer a resident.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least it is most places.
Oh.
California is California after all.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, gnarly little snowstorm they're having down there.
In California.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What parts of California? Is it all the way down to San Francisco?
I don't think it's quite that far, but it's mostly central northern.
Okay.
But it's heading east and into the central states. At least that's what it was Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It was pretty bad, though. I mean, holy moly.
Mm-hmm.
down.
But, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
Mama.
Because, I can't see through your thumb, which is, right where I'm trying to auger.
Yeah, that won't be an issue for me this week. She will get no closer to the desk than behind my chair.
We've definitely got a nice stream of screamers here.
Do we? I can't hear them, so if you need a hand, let me know.
I was pretty much intending for the spikes to deal with them, but we can always poke up and have a look. Part of the wall has collapsed.
Really? Well,
Apparently,
I
the spikes are working as intended.
suppose I should look if part of the wall is collapsed.
Just a small segment, not the end of the world.
Yeah, well, the where I failed through.
With the way this mine continues to go, this is just the start of it.
Oh, no doubt. Ah, yes. That would be where I fell through the, So, yeah, that will happen. That's why I was trying to take down from the top over here so we could at least
Have a chance of getting all the resources.
well, yeah, have a chance of getting most of the resources anyway. Because some of this, this started out as an undercut, and then we realized that, oh my, this is actually a much bigger deposit than it appeared to be. So. And I know there's lead north of the extent of the wall, but I figured we could, get to that extension.
Happiness has occurred.
Oh.
Oh, hell.
Or
Yeah.
then again, maybe not.
Oh, well, that would be the on my head part. Fair amount on my head part.
Right, she's going over the shale. That's pretty much everything that's about to drop.
Yep. That is why I was working on this area, so we could get the shale exposed. And, oh yeah, boy is it dropping.
Oh, is it a sight to be seen?
It is a sight to be seen. This is actually a better drop than many we've had. And we're not losing all the resources.
Nice.
See, that's That's why I would typically leave like a ceiling of a layer or two just to sort of help shore it up a bit.
What do you think, Chet? That brick? Or this brick?
This lead certainly does expend a fair bit over this way.
Fair bit over this way, which way?
Towards the south.
Oh, yes. There's also a good chunk of it further north, which I hadn't started on yet. Yeah, the lead to the south
Nice.
is why we started, why I walled it in. Yeah, because there's a big chunk of it up north too. And here I thought we were just gonna, make out with the triple oil node.
I'm hesitant to use this brick because the porch is that brick. But other thing I can do. Where did I put it? Actually, that's not too bad. With the way the wall of this fountain's going to be, or is, don't have much choice on shape, or paint. Because that's going to bleed into the center no matter what. And that actually blends in a little more than the others, which is what I want. I just don't really care for the
That's
look of
more
that.
of the wall down.
Let's try one more thing now. Oh, dang it. I have to turn that off.
That must have been holding some structural stability then.
Yeah.
Remember to turn that off.
Excuse me.
It's closer. I miss being able to paint things grass. We used to have a grass texture that they took away. And they still haven't updated the gravel texture. We still have the really old gravel texture. Wayward. Now what I could do is that might work though. I think that does work. What I was thinking was... off. Just have it like that. I actually think I like this more. What you think, chat? Like this all the way around? Or like this all the way around?
Airdrop.
Yep.
Not gonna fetch it.
Actually, we've still got flagstone.
Oh, right, that's in Wasteland. Bugger that. No,
No.
thank you.
Don't think we've got the
Clack,
block.
clack, clack.
Yeah.
We've definitely got the texture. No, that does not work as well. Oh, doesn't the cobblestone block look like flagstone? I don't use it that often, so I don't remember.
It's a smaller block. The flagstone is larger chunks.
Okay. That's what I thought I'd remembered, but...
Yeah, flagstone is larger slabs. And a little more polished, I think, than just the cobble block.
Yeah, I think you're right. thought.
It is. I need to stack some stuff in my inventory because, you know, throwing oil shell all around. Definitely don't want to lose that.
Yeah, it's not fun to watch people generate a snail trail.
And it won't say anything about Laurel K. Hamilton writing her books.
I'm gonna sit here and upgrade blocks.
Drink my tea.
Drink my water because I am on my water game today.
Uh-huh.
I have already got 22 ounces down.
Ooh. Still not completely happy with those blocks. Squares are fine. I'm not happy with the stone block. Tom Tom. How are you doing tonight, Tom Tom?
Hey, Tom Tom.
What do you guys think? How does that look?
You're asking us?
Mm-hmm.
I like the trim. It could stand out a little better, but I like it being there.
Well,
I'm just not sure how to make it stand out more.
I think using this brick might be a little better as far as that's concerned. I just didn't want to use the same... Oh, dang it.
Yeah, I think we lost our limestone coping, I think.
Hang on. Oh, no, that's not what I want. This is the other choice. Give me a minute to get upstairs. That's our other choice.
That definitely does make it stand out more.
Yeah, I just don't like that brick that much.
What about changing the trim brick to something else?
Yeah, but what?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Not having a lot of stone options sucks rocks.
Well, something that might work. Where'd it go? Oh, come on.
That's my trick. You're not supposed to do that.
What may work better is this. No, that's still not going to work. That looks odd from down here.
What about... No, that's not what I meant, though, however. Is what about changing the maybe it's not a trim, maybe it's a path? Is what the second line in?
Yeah.
Okay, then not the outer trim. Keep that the same as the inner, but change the path stone to something else.
Yeah, and that's the conundrum I'm in, is I don't know what would look okay.
Yeah, to make it pop. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just, the lack of option just
Actually,
sucks
that's
rocks.
not bad.
There you go. That looks like gravel.
Mm-hmm. Looks more like gravel than the gravel.
Yeah, it certainly doesn't look like rug. Well,
Oh,
unless
that's
a
the
cat
granite.
hopped on it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the
that's the
granite.
granite? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
No, that's the gravel.
That just looks like dirt.
Exactly.
It looks like there's nothing there at all. Yeah. No, actually, the other one doesn't look too bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, there are worse things.
Certainly are.
And I've seen, I mean, I've walked labyrinths that have had paths like that.
Try the green marble.
Yeah.
Oh, play.
Green marble may be a little too shiny.
It may be, but give it a go. Hi, cat. Do not walk me off the ladder. She's like, but Mama.
Well, actually, that's not going to look too bad. The problem I have with the plain granite is there's no texture to it. It's just that solid. There's no delineation. Yeah, that's more of what I wanted.
Yeah, that does look much better because it keeps the tonal quality as well.
Yep.
And it really pops.
Now, do I want to keep the large brick or do I want to go with the smaller brick? I think the smaller brick looks better.
Get closer to it for a second. Yeah, I think the smaller brick does look better. Because you've got bigger brick for the path. This makes it look kind of tight and tidy. If that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
Howdy. Go with the small brick. It's cleaner looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Especially too that not the lighter colored top trim.
Oh.
That looks really nice text. What do you think, chat?
Now, what I could do with that trim... the trim could actually be that marble. Where's it? Or granite.
And you're gonna put water in that, right?
No. Can't even paint the, No, that's a little too... Well... Is that too much?
Yeah, I liked it white.
There's a gray granite too, isn't there?
I think so.
With the green marble, the gray granite would look good.
There's a black granite. Gray we got. Gray marble. I think that anything that dark is going to be just too much for the top. What's my concrete? Yeah, I think the white may be the best.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah.
I like that. You little corner pieces.
Oh?
Cheeky little corner piece.
Yeah. And Civicus, how are you? as opposed to the Adobe White. Can't really tell the difference.
Pretty subtle.
Yeah. Now with the half blocks,
Excuse me.
because the wall around the fountain is half blocks, I can't really paint under the fountain.
Right.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Well, now that that part is separated from that part, I've stuck a couple of support beams in there with the hopes that that wall can stay stable enough to be rebuilt.
And if it can't, we'll just extend the perimeter.
Yeah, I've already piled those support beams straight into the ground. There's nothing to mine underneath it.
Yeah, that'll do. Oh, we've got birthdays this month.
We do. Several.
Mm-hmm. What if I follow the lines from the wall? I'm not sure what you mean, Tom Tom. The problem with... I would love to be able to paint the interior of this. But once you start getting into this area... Make sure... Okay. I can paint under that, but it bleeds over to the other side. Do we have water buckets?
We do. We can. I don't know if we actually have any, but
Well, I spelled it. Okay. Oh, we've got buckets. Can we not place water anymore?
You know, that's a really good question. How do we deal with water, and can we?
I'm not sure we can legitimately.
Huh, that would suck. Not that the water isn't terribly broken right now.
Yeah.
Water's a gateway substance anyways. Start playing around with that. Next thing you know, you'll be doing really dangerous stuff like soap.
Hold your tongue. And then wash your hands.
Or does that have to be done in the forge? Who dat? Skike! Thank you for the raid. How are you doing tonight? How was the stream? What were y'all doing? Very good stream. Nice. Glad to hear that. If y'all haven't followed Skike, please do go give him a follow. Wonderful streamer here on Twitch and a good friend of the channel, who occasionally gets on the server with us.
Yes, indeed.
I think I've run into this problem before with trying to deal with water. I don't think we can pick up or place water anymore.
I'm not sure. Because I don't remember which version.
The last time we dealt with it.
Yeah.
Well, no. The guy that we watched trying to drown Bob
Uh-huh.
Oh.
to see if traders breathed.
Yeah, but you can pull water blocks directly from Creative.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he did. That was where I was going with that. I
Ah.
don't remember.
That way. Can I place this now?
Because I know we placed it bucket by bucket.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, I can place water.
Do you remember how long it took us to fill up that one reservoir
Ah.
when we took over that trader, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I do.
thought it would take us forever to fill up that thing to feed the plants. Ugh.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was forever getting in the way because it kept leaking.
Because of course it did. That
Well,
was
yeah,
our
'cause-
stalls.
Well, yeah, well, beyond the fact that it hadn't quite figured out how to contain it correctly. I was still learning how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Darkness Falls.
Oh, yeah.
We had a lot of fun with that garden, though, I tell you.
We did, but boy, it was a
Learning experience.
non-trivial event.
Exactly.
Okay, so it's over here. I don't want to steal all of Luna's water over here. it from the wedding venue.
Oh yeah, because you'll take it away. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we know where there's water.
Oh yeah, we can get water.
Well, fortunately, that pond isn't going to take that much. 26 buckets. I've just gotta wait for those to craft. Had to unlock your favorite emote on Twitch. How are you doing tonight, WTK? I like that one. I also like this one. Or more. You've been better, but you're above ground. That's all that matters. Exactly, WTK.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, the above ground's a good start.
Where did I put that bucket? There it is.
I think it's gonna rain. I just got some lightning.
Yep, it's raining up here.
It's just starting here.
Well,
are getting
I'm in the
what we're gonna
desert.
get
I
in a
need
few
some
days.
rain.
What was that?
I said y'all are getting what we're gonna get in a few days.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I meant in game. Are you getting that snow?
Who, me?
Yeah.
If one snowflake hits the ground down here, the entire city shuts down.
Yep.
Oh, it used to be that way here, but we're starting to adapt. Now, we still have issues with rain. When it sprinkles, people freak out, and you think that they wouldn't because, it rains like every 20 minutes,
Mhm.
365, but, they do. But snow's like free for all. People are weird. Yeah.
People are weird.
People are weird. Schools used to shut down. You get a half inch. Oh, no, guys, shut down the schools. We'll pick it up at the end of the year. Now it's like, oh, yeah, they wait for a foot.
6 feet of snow? Yeah, it'll melt.
Yep.
Yeah. My mother was from Central Michigan. They waited for 5 feet before they did anything.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, Austin was just as bad. But we didn't get snow very often. What we got were ice storms.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I remember the frozen pipes in Austin.
Uh-huh.
They were, unamusing.
Yeah, Austin was even worse when it came to driving in freezing conditions.
Well, elevated roadway.
Uh-huh.
Well, crap, I just broke my leg.
Let's see.
Cast and steroids.
Yeah. I don't have any casts. I, however, can get them for you more quickly than you can, probably.
I always keep a couple on me. Hasn't been as bad now that I've got parkour all the way up. But yeah.
Yeah, because that wicked long step is.
I don't keep the casts as much, but I do keep the painkillers in the.
Well, and with the cast, you need the steroids as well.
The steroids is what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I get sprains. I rarely get breaks, but I do get the occasional sprain.
Hmm.
He long stepped again.
Not all the way down, but yeah, I did fall off the ladder.
You know, I'm really enjoying Planet Crafter, but the end game of that is really kind of boring.
Yeah, this last update's been pretty impressive. The last couple of updates have been pretty impressive. I need to get back to it, but then, right as I was getting ready to get back to it, hello, they went and did an update, and now I've been playing.
Oh, Satisfactory.
No Man's Sky.
Oh,
No
okay.
Man's Sky. Yeah, it's like, dang,
That's funny because I just bought Satisfactory.
It's a great game.
It's a
Yeah.
great game.
Yeah, I haven't played it for a while, but
Actually,
Yeah.
I just was watching the
I got both of y'all into it, didn't
you did.
No, I was actually toying with it after watching Annie play, and I went from there.
I've also got Satisfactory. I've not really played it since Update 5.
Yeah, I haven't played it much since Update 5. I did watch a dev video yesterday about because they've decided, what they just absolutely will not make it into release 1, because if they put all the things that they wanted to do in it, it would stay in early access for decades.
you? Yeah, I watched
So
that video as well.
Yeah, and so they're not saying that these things won't make it at some point, or some might not, but they needed to make a hard decision about what they can reasonably do right now, so they can get a 1.0 release and get an actual release out and get out of early access. And I'm like, wow, well, good for you, and some of these things were real reasonable, and especially since, is it his name Josh, whatever, left the company late last year to go out on his own.
Was he the one that was the community manager for a while?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Had a nice beard.
Yeah.
Wait, so he left the company, get his own game going, so it's going to be unsatisfactory?
Could be.
It's a low-lying fruit. I have to pick it.
There you go. It was there. You had to get it.
It was low-hanging fruit.
You know it. Every opportunity.
Well, instead of satisfactory, it will be satisfied.
version 2.0.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all about the belts, you know. And then the funny thing was is also too I'd watched Josh at Let's Game It Out build, you know, the ultimate cyclone of conveyor belts before I had, you know, that was the actual first time I'd heard of it. And then I had stumbled across Danny playing it, and it's like, oh, that's that game, you know. I saw this gamer guy, because I like this guy. He breaks games, you know. It's just like, I'm sure he's also a serious gamer, but that's his thing as far as his stream goes, I guess, is that he likes to.
How many ways can I break it?
How many ways can I break this game? Well, how many ways can I stop my frame rate? He had his frame rate down to like 2, and then you hear the ubiquitous bonk. And he said, "Well, I had to reboot my computer, you know." Kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a nice voice. Finally, all the walls in this room are done. Yay!
So, Jax, do you need anything else? Like, food and drink and stuff?
Oh, I'm good on everything else. It's just get my leg sorted.
Okay. Well, since I'm at the workshop, I figured, you know, ask while I'm here.
Makes sense.
Yeah, fair enough. Save donkeying about.
All right.
Night Raven, looks like you could use a band-aid too.
Well, since I was at the base, I didn't think it was really that necessary, since there's no zombies here.
Yeah, well,
Yet.
Yep.
but watching your health down by half, it's like, perhaps Night Raven could use a band-aid as well.
Well, I do have 23 on me, so...
Need the rain catcher from Darkness Falls. Can you do buckets of water with the rain catcher? So we haven't played Darkness Falls in a long time.
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's right. Because you need that for farming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the one her and I were having such a bit of a time with.
Uh-huh. Doesn't it place water blocks around itself?
Yes. And so what we did is we ended up, I think, subsetting it one block down so it looked like it was flush with the ground.
Yep.
And then it put water all around it.
Mm-hmm.
Still a pain in the rear end to deal with, though.
Oh, they definitely were that.
Any?
Trails, you always end up getting that one that just does not want to go in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it definitely did that.
If I remember right, it just looked like a plain barrel.
Yeah.
This is enough to... Might be enough to finish the pond. It's not quite going to be enough.
Okay. All the goodies for the next one.
So the cast and the steroid, is there any specific order I should take those in?
Cast thin steroids.
Yeah. And I've got to run back to the other base and put ammo on. So, we'll have ammo for Horde tomorrow. So, I'll be back in a bit.
Mm-hmm. Did I hear an Annie?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I did hear an Annie.
I've got a little bit more lead up here if you want to make a pit stop.
And there's some over here
Lead
too.
I actually have bullet kits made. I just need to put the ammo on to cook.
Okay.
Probably need to put some more brass casings on to cook too. But I put on a pile of
just don't tell Annie that I've been working on the fountain.
I see that you're working on the fountain.
No, he didn't.
Yes, I do.
Your imagination.
Nope. I see you walking back and forth, getting buckets
Mm-hmm.
of water.
Yeah, Annie, don't look. It's just don't look.
5,000 years later.
You watch Josh, so you watch Josh too, huh?
No, just
It's
I just
actually,
use that meme all the time.
isn't that a SpongeBob meme?
It is SpongeBob meme.
I didn't know that until I actually watched the making of the musical, SpongeBob musical.
Yeah, depending on the situation, the amount of years change. Person's putting out water in 7 days to die? That's
Mhm.
about 5,000, 7,000 year project right there.
It's actually been going
It's-
faster than I expected.
Yes, yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say, that
and
actually looks
It's
pretty
going
fair.
pretty well.
Mm-hmm. As long as it
And
stays
it's-
inside the.
That's gonna be the
And
questionable
it's
part.
looking pretty good too.
Yeah, that's good.
Uh-oh, there's that spot. It better fill.
Fine. See, it works.
It actually looks really good.
Oh, except for my mall constantly running out.
Well, yeah, it only lasts for 5 minutes.
True.
Oh,
Best
you know,
5
when you-
minutes
when-
ever, but
When you
Mhm.
get up to your Black House, Caribbean, check in your miscellaneous box and see if I left all my mob there.
oh yeah, sure. I'll go check right now. Actually,
Because I had, I swear, a mountain of it, and now I have none. It's like, that's odd.
Random Murray check. Welcome. How are you? Sneaks in to rub the nuts. Oh.
where would it be?
Wherever you keep your maw, I'm guessing the miscellaneous box.
I don't keep mine in a box.
Well,
Keep her in the rocking chair.
because I put I dumped a bunch of stuff out of my pockets when I went up there to, you know, fill things up.
I have a miscellaneous box, but it's not in there.
Check your mailbox. And of course it's foggy. Just
Yeah,
dandy.
I ain't got
I'm
nothing
actually doing
there.
pretty good, Murray. At least so far.
But while I'm here, I guess I better put on some ammo.
And since you're here, I get to show off the build again. Of course, you can't see it in the fog.
Give it a few minutes.
Yeah.
It'll change.
Have you taken a look at the fountain, Annie?
Coming in. Whee!
Looks good.
Looks good.
It does. It looks really good.
Warlock, how are you?
Hey, Warlock.
Yeah, it's a warlock. He lives.
He does. He's here.
Bent,
Yes.
do we need 9 as well as 762?
Mhm.
sure.
Then I will work on the 7.62 because I can do both.
Yeah.
now.
The 9mm is my primary, but I think I may be the only one that uses it as a primary.
I think Caveman used it too. Or was it Night Raven?
Somebody,
I've
some,
got
somebody's
an
got an
SMG as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although I'm maining on the sniper and the shotgun, the SMG is my oh shit stick.
Always have one on you.
Alright, I will do as much as I can.
Yeah. Well, I'll be back at the nut hut shortly, and I'll put on what I can, and I'll let you know what.
Yeah.
So, Annie, I think they have mostly fixed the water. Because placing that wasn't as painful as it could have been.
Okay. Where was I working on again? Oh, that's right. The front of the castle. I think.
You were actually, if you haven't loaded in yet. Oh, you have. Okay. I was gonna say, you were up north with me.
I was. Yeah, I left and like, wait a second.
Yeah.
Build is coming along.
Now that the fog is clearing,
Yep.
show it off.
Of course, all of this is landscaped. Gonna be another building here. Gardens over here and on the other side. You can see some of the stuff that's planned. And so far, this is my favorite. And up here, and that's coming along too.
Yeah, we are fair on 9mm. We are thin on 7.62. Working to remedy.
And Annie, for these stairs, if you think of something better, feel free to change them.
Okay.
I'm not completely satisfied with the paint job on the stairs. Now, why? Grab that water again. Oh, let me get out of debug mode. scared. Looks like they fixed that problem.
Nice.
But remember how it would show a corner block missing from the water? I think they fixed. I think they fixed it. Which is nice. You became tired, dizzy and tired, and passed out after stream for an hour? Have I heard of a band called Pop Evil? Maybe. Let me take a look. No, I have not. I will bookmark that to take a look at later. They're pretty good. Nice. Always keeping an eye out for new bands. So, you know, I did get some zombies out here. In case people ever wonder that whether this is creative or survival. But it was before stream, of course.
Because of course it was.
Uh-huh. Ariel, I would probably talk to your doctor about that if you're passing out after stream, unless you're talking about just falling asleep.
Yeah, there's passing out and there's passing out.
Exactly.
Right.
That being said, a food coma is still a viable medical condition.
Yep.
Hmm.
That's the one that I get.
Yeah, I think everyone gets out at some level.
Oh, that's right, Ariel. Yeah, you need to get out of Ohio if you can.
Hmm.
What are you doing, Annie?
Being Did you hear licking sounds?
Oh, you're up there. Yep, never mind. Marie, it's the laws they have recently implemented with regards to transgender patients that is the problem. Yep. At least it was a nice transgender day of visibility yesterday. Something that people may not forget, may not know or remember is Transgender Day of Visibility has been on March 31st for the last 15 years. I'm just...
Oh, right. It was last night.
Yep.
Yeah, it just happened to coincide with Easter this year.
Yep. Yeah. People get stupid. Silly and stupid. You're debating with a dude? Yeah. Well, I always need someone to vilify. It's harder and harder to vilify gay people, so now they've got the transgender community to vilify.
Yep.
Are we ready to start building up the second floor out here?
So,
Uh-huh.
I think so.
Okay. How do we want to do the windows on the sides? The white marks are the windows the floor below.
Well then, you gotta change this, green mark right here then.
Oh, yeah.
Well then, if you have those are windows there, you can just, it's gonna be kind of tricky right here because I need to do that special side thing nonsense.
Well, we may have to at least start with the towers that are outside and figure out where those need to be placed. Because in some cases they're going to be covering windows. What may be better is figuring out the towers than figuring out the windows.
Yeah. Let me see. Picture of that side.
Yeah, exactly, Murray. People are people. There's always going to be bad apples. Really, really bad apples. With worms.
I was just saying,
Well,
it's a shame we can't ferment them into cider.
True.
Well,
Or at least
over
like
here, at
good.
least, you know, gay is perfectly fine, but then it's non-binary and trans that run into problems over here as well, to be fair.
Yep. Yeah.
Yep.
And the current Prime Minister is a bit of a... well, yeah.
Yep.
Piece of work.
An unnameable portion of anatomy.
Yes.
Yes, totally.
Does it start with a T or a D?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, if you were Australian, you could call them what they are.
Yeah, well, it's still your stream boss.
Oh.
No, I think the C-bomb would be appropriate for Mr. Rishi.
I thought he was about to quit.
He's on borrowed time.
Okay.
So pretty
Yeah,
much
they've
the back
been-
end of this year is the pretty much the maximum time before the after caller general.
Mm-hmm. Because I know the transgender community there's had a really, really hard time. Well, like I said, they always need someone to vilify.
Yep. Yeah, a certain author has not helped situations at all.
True.
The C word
Yes.
the C word definitely qualifies there.
Yep.
Yeah, speaking of that particular author, they've just passed a new anti-hate bill in Scotland. And
Oh.
she's pretty much daring the Scottish police to arrest her.
Oh.
Oh boy.
Well, gosh, let's see. I have land and family there. If she happens to be in the right neighborhood, it could be arranged.
Oh, to have a way to be invisible to watch that happen.
Oh yes. Oh, to be a midge on the wind.
Well,
Which,
and
you know,
Marie, I know at least 2 people who are medically intersex. They have both male and female traits. And
you don't think
if
that makes things complicated.
well, and if I know that many, think of how many people know intersex people without really even knowing that they're intersex. And that's not even counting the transgender community. The name of a group of oysters.
No.
Oh, it's bad. Oh, bed.
Oysters? Oh, yeah, bed. Okay.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, right. That makes sense.
Yep.
It sounds very uncomfortable bed though.
Mm-hmm.
Having walked inadvertently on mussels.
Crunchy shells?
Yeah.
The scallop shells are actually the dangerous ones. They will
Yep.
slice to the bone.
Yep.
Yes, they will.
Oh, razor blades.
Yeah.
You're gonna lurk? Okay, well, enjoy the lurk, Marie. And good to see you again.
Yeah, I say I could do you one better on gruely injuries. I once came running down the stairs. There was a lever arch file on the stairs, and the actual binder was fully open. I came flying down, slipped on it, and it went straight into the back of the heel, and he scraped straight across the bone.
Ooh.
Ow.
I was scraping paint off of a floor that I was replacing the carpet, so I was trying to clean up the concrete underneath it. So they sell a T-shaped scraping knife that you can use. The blade on the end is kind of like the box cutters. So I went and replaced the blade. It slipped out of my hand and I caught it by the blade. Cut across 2 fingers, nearly sliced the tip of my finger off.
Oi, oi, oi.
Not to get gruesome or anything.
Nope, not at all.
I've still got scars from that.
Well, I was once taking part in like a summer
Yeah.
holidays activity, and the people running it at the time, they put a water slide up, but they did it in a concrete playground.
Ew.
So I go at it full speed, next thing I know I've slid off of it, and my knee is pretty much sliding across the floor.
Yep.
So I was full on road rash on that knee for a while.
So I cut my finger. It's hard to see. Hang on a minute. I cut my small finger from here all the way across to over here. And this finger got cut. You can still kind of see the scars from here all the way across to here. I'm fairly sure it went to the bone.
At some point, I should inventory my scars.
Yeah, but you've been collecting those.
Yeah, well.
This block here is a decorative pillar.
Yes. It's
Okay.
part of the, yeah. Oh boy.
Hmm.
A little bit of lag.
Oh. You can turn in morning yet.
I know. This is a pinch here and there. And so,
Hmm. 75 is bird night?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, dang it. There. And just trying to mark where.
Nut check. Yep, we're good.
Sorry.
Anonymous, thank you for the sub. Top me, welcome. And thank you, Anonymous.
You should probably turn that down some.
No, because if I turn them down, I might miss them.
So you live with jump scares then?
Yeah. Anonymous, thank you. Much appreciated. I've seen the movie, I think, for the Da Vinci Code, and I've read the book. I was so sick of it by the time I got to the end of the book that I honestly couldn't wait for it to be over. And I thought the ending of it was trite. I really did not enjoy it.
Story, isn't it?
Sort of. Part of what's going on is he's solving puzzles along the way. And by the time he got to the third or fourth puzzle that was exactly like all the others, I just got really sick of it. I wasn't really even impressed with the story itself.
Cracks me up is how many people look at that, treat that story like it's some kind of a gospel truth.
Well,
Yep.
there are parts of it that are.
Yeah.
Actually, it was really quite hilarious when the Roman Church decided to
Exactly, Ariel.
start excommunicating people. And my brother and I sat down and we'd both read the book. And so we sat down and talked about a variety of the things that,
Mhm.
could and couldn't really happen. In the Vatican Library and Gregorian U and things like that.
What was your brother's position? Cardinal?
Bishop.
Bishop. Okay. Well, I think my bigger problem is I have no interest in the Catholic Church.
Avoid gym fees.
Hmm.
I said it's a good way to avoid gym fees.
Hmm.
Show up on Sunday, free workout.
Uh-huh.
Well, the way I tend to think of religion in general is that it was a system of control to keep people in line.
Yep.
It
Oh,
serves its
absolutely.
purpose, has no place in a modern world, and it just needs to fucking... no, I should not have said that word. It just needs to go.
Yeah.
Hey, at least
Well-
that's
Not
what
just
I
seriously overhauled.
It's overhauled.
Yeah.
I mean, because there is...
There is a place, but
it
There
does
is a place for it.
serve a purpose for
Mhm.
certain things, but
it just needs to be
in-
overhauled.
the alleged to be infallible incarnation, no. Not
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah. Well, the one thing that religion used to do that they're not really doing as much anymore is they were a primary source of charity.
Right.
Uh,
And now you have religious establishments that are appallingly wealthy
uh-huh.
and who do not
Do any
anything.
charity. Yep.
Well, or if they do charity, you have to
Convert, or at least
or
listen
or
to their
something.
spiel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
There are conditions to receive charity from some organizations.
many.
Mm-hmm. No, and I agree. There is a place for religion. There is a place for spirituality. Just because I do not believe in any of that does not mean that there's not a place for it.
Yeah.
I just don't like the radicalized.
Precisely.
This is what I frequently tell people is that, you know, I'm spiritual, not religious.
Yep.
I'll be back in a second.
Or as we say it, spiritual.
Nah, that's it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, Uri. The way I used to describe it is, I am as close to an atheist as you can get and still believe in something. And even that's changing.
I'm like, we can do it better on our own instead of trying to go to church, because.
Yep.
Ay.
Well, and that's kind of what happened with Anne Rice. The reason why she left the church was she kept getting told that her son was going to go to hell for being gay.
Yeah, basically any discipline that makes its way on teaching hate and intolerance. Call it what you will, but religion it ain't. Because.
Well, and that's why I will say this again. Not all Christians and not all religious people are bad.
True.
The majority of them are not bad. It's just a small vocal minority that I don't like.
Right.
Like
But
the U.S.
I
bishops.
I have, I consider the, the PETA people,
Mm-hmm.
I put them right in the same place as the Branch Davidians.
Yep.
Because, anybody's profession of faith that involves
Exactly, Pixel. Exactly.
Non-consensual anything,
Mm-hmm.
and hate and intolerance.
Yep.
Just they are in. To my take, this the same kind of hate groups.
And Tom, sometimes bad language like that is appropriate. Yeah, I was raised Pentecostal.
too deep, maybe? Can't tell.
Do what?
I think is that too deep?
No.
I think this is too deep. Oh. I think I'm too far out. I'm trying to think, how does it go?
You could probably pull it back one more block, but once you get the other two towers up, I don't think it's going to look that deep.
There are tiny little windows on the side, but there's no other window.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I'm like way off. Totally way off. Okay. I'm looking at, just really counting the blocks. Like, wait a second. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this. Oops.
Is it too wide or too deep?
It's I'm about 1, 2, 3. I think 3 blocks too far out from the castle.
Mm.
So I need to push this back 3 blocks.
Okay.
So angle starts.
Now remember, this is mainly to figure out where the windows are going to go, so you don't have to completely build them up.
Yeah.
Unless you want to.
I want to.
Okay.
Okay, so that goes there. Put that there. Put that there. It's dropping all the blocks tonight.
Yeah, I was a fundamentalist Christian up until I moved out of my parents' house at about 20. And it was no holds barred after that. I did an almost complete about face, and one of the things that really helped with that was a book by John Boswell. What was the name of it? I can't remember the full name.
Kindness of strangers?
No. Christianity, social tolerance, and homosexuality. What was shrewdness? What was the question? The name of the group of apes is a shrewdness? Interesting.
That is one of the names. That's another one that has 5 or 6.
Hmm. Yeah, after reading that book, it helped a lot.
Several of his books.
Mhm.
would have benefited from being far more mainstream than they were.
Yeah. And I need to run to the restrooms. Oh, I've got to block this. Well, let me run to the restroom real quick, and then I'll fix that.
I'm gonna be calling it a night.
Okay, take care.
Okay, take care. Rest well.
Yes.
Ooh, I hear a screamer.
Zombies are back on the menus, boys.
Of course, because Tex wanted to take a break.
Mm-hmm.
I do not hear it, but that's because my audio screwed up. So,
Oh,
if you're hearing it here at the base, then let's hop up on the wall and take a peek.
Hmm. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yes.
like I heard the screamer, but
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't know where.
she had friends.
Oh, okay. Yeah, like I wasn't sure where she was.
Hmm.
Yeah, well. You know, that shark armor is pretty nice.
Yeah, that's looking better. Okay, do I have a picture of this? It's Wikipedia.
I hear somebody beating on something. What?
That one's dead. That one's dead.
You get a bunk on the head.
It's somewhere around here.
Wow, Tex, that looks really, really pretty.
I don't think I've seen it in the daytime without fog.
Yeah, well, 7 days.
So it didn't matter what the texture was below the water. From a distance, you
Right.
can't see anything
You can't
below
really
the
see it,
water.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the thought that counts.
Uh-huh.
But that looks really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not hearing one and I'm not seeing one, so.
Also reminds me, since I haven't made food, I need to order food. Tomorrow I need to make another batch of red beans and rice.
What time do you have Chino tomorrow?
She was here today.
Ah, okay.
She's here on Mondays and
Thursdays?
Mondays and Thursdays.
Okay, so we don't have to be at oh god o'clock for hair.
Mm-hmm. We do not.
'Cause
What time is PT?
noon.
Okay.
Do we have anything like a container store here?
We do.
We do.
Really nice one, actually.
I would like to go to a container store.
We can do that.
I've seen stackable boxes with doors on the front.
I almost ordered one of those yesterday.
Actually, I have several
Ooh.
of them. They are, for the record, not terribly moth resistant. But the ones that I got came from Home Depot.
Well, what I want is places to put pots and pans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But still have them easily accessible. And I don't trust ordering something like that from Amazon because I don't really know what the size is by just looking at the pictures.
Are you looking at a shelf kind of situation?
Do what?
A shelf?
No. Let me see if I can find a picture of it.
Yeah.
They could look at the ones that the container store has before we go over there.
Mm-hmm.
And see if they're at least the right type of thing you want before we honky over there.
Yeah, because I think that the ones that, you know, if you want them for pots and pans and stuff, they're really not heavy duty enough. I would get a couple of sets of chef shelves and we'll just put bins on the chef shelves.
Yeah, I would go with that.
Yeah, something like that. If you can see it.
Yeah.
I can, and I have the foldable crates. They are not robust enough for pots and pans.
Hmm.
I would just get.
I concur.
I know we have 2 metal, like, restaurant grade shelves, and one's pretty big, one's kind of small because we have two over our cook closet and into the pantry because townhouse, no pantry.
Well, and that's the problem I have is I've got like 10 times more stuff than I have actually storage for.
Right. The chef shelves that I've got 2 sizes. I have medium and large.
They're just so... I don't mind having those in the garage. I would not want those in my kitchen. So I may go ahead and get one of the shelves that I'm talking about and get the chef shelves for downstairs. Those things are just so ugly.
Well, it depends on which ones you want, because there's the industrial ones and there's the stainless steel ones you're talking about.
I've used both, yeah. No, that's what I used to use for growing plants, for chef shelves. Because you could hang lights down below the shelf and just wire them to the shelf above.
I would probably say get an IKEA cabinet. They're probably stronger than that plastic thing.
Well, that's why I want to go and take a look. I want to see how strong they are.
Yeah.
They may do for what I've got, because I don't think most of the stuff that I've got that I need to store like that is actually very heavy.
Okay. If they say like, oh yeah, weight limit like 500, cut it in half.
I really want to start getting this place more organized and cleaned up. Just cats.
Kitties, yes.
Yep. And I'm tired of the boxes just sitting in my living room. So, storage containers.
Well,
was saying, like, also, if you have like a bare wall,
Hmm.
you can make some faux built-ins with IKEA cabinets.
Aren't IKEA kind of fragile to begin with, though?
No.
Oh heavens, no!
Oh
Oh.
no.
Oh heavens, no!
See,
They are the crafter's dream. Oh,
Because
there's
I
a set
always,
of cabinets I want so bad.
that's
because
the
I
stuff
always
packed.
associated them with college furniture. You
They
look
have
at
to
it
keep
wrong and
moving.
it just falls apart.
Well, they have some that are like that, but they
Mm.
also have some that are really robust.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, there's this modular set I want for the walls to
Mhm.
put all my crafting supplies in because,
Mhm.
well, they're modular.
Yeah, and that's the other thing I need to plan for is I need to organize my bedroom closet. I've got all my
Yeah.
crafting stuff in there. And it's getting to the point where it's kind of impossible to figure out where stuff is.
Mhm.
Well, we'll start you out with some locked top bins.
Hmm.
And go
And
from
that's
there.
and the other thing is too at the Container Store,
Mhm.
they have, and it is not the end all be all system, but they have
Yep.
2 or 3 different systems that could give you an idea of something you might like, of the closet racking systems where you can have, you know, shelves and drawers and that you could, you know, mix and match different things and move things around for different organization, either both for your closet and because you've got multiple closets,
Mhm.
you know, one for your crafting, one for your clothes, one for your, you know, whatevers. And, you know, just like I said, however
And I'll
you
tell
want
you, a lot of the same sorts of things that you can get at the Container Store, I have gotten at Home Depot because they're like half the price.
Yeah.
Yep.
exactly,
Well,
but it
and
gives you an idea.
and
Sorry.
that's the main reason for going is I need to physically see and touch
Exactly.
what I would be
Oh, yeah.
buying.
Exactly.
Um,
Is that Annie out there?
Yeah.
yes.
Wow, that's some serious magic, Annie. You are amazing.
Yep. I'm harnessing the powers of creative flight here.
Hmm.
Uh-huh.
I'm tired of the scuffling. I'm what's in the
I tell ya, I have mastered, you know, 3 scaffolding out, pull up 3 behind. 3 scaffolding out, pull up the 3 behind.
Yep.
Because, oh my gosh.
I'm thinking fried rice and steamed dumplings.
Ooh, yeah, num num num. So I take it then we're doing things tomorrow.
Yeah, looks like it.
All right. Sign me up.
Yeah, because I have ideas. It's kind of like, do I do the office here so Mom do all her miniature stuff, or should we get a house? So it's kind of like that's the toss up. I have an idea for the
Mhm.
office,
Mhm.
but
I would wait until you get into the new place.
Yeah.
You can plan it out current place, but don't actually do anything until new place.
if rates go down, because oh my gosh, the rates. Why?
Yeah. Why ask why? I'm trying to renegotiate a wall. It's just like, come on, wall. You need to be more functional. Although I did pull the trigger yesterday on a bookcase.
Mhm.
So
I wish I could find another bamboo bookcase like I've got.
yeah.
That thing.
This is a Okay.
Check the library store.
I did. They don't have anything like what I've got. I would like to have exactly the bookshelf I've got.
Well, because some of the shelving at the library when we were at the Shoreline Library the other day, Looks to be from the same collection as the ones you've got. And
Well, I looked through the magazine you gave me, that catalog, and I didn't see anything like what I've got.
the catalog doesn't have all their furniture.
Oh.
Go onto the website.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The other thing
Because-
too is, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, just because library store.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And as trite as it might sound, eBay can be your friend.
Yeah.
I know
That's
it's a lot of work, but
Yeah, my mom's kind of giving up on eBay at the moment with miniatures.
it can be a real pain in the patootie. But
Mm-hmm.
I have found a few obscure things there from that I've needed. So
Mhm.
Yeah, because I don't think Amazon even sells that bookshelf anymore. Well, let me check something real quick. See if I can find it in my orders. Probably be an archived order.
at this point, I would think you're probably right.
Yeah, I
Well,
don't
sometimes
know if it even remembers.
try typing bookcase into the search box inside of your orders. And I know that it brings up things from like years ago, so
Yeah.
Oh no, they do. It is still in my orders. It's just not for sale anymore.
yeah. Do they have like sometimes they might give you an option as a similar to sometimes, not always, sometimes. they do
Well,
that.
and sometimes it will direct you to a marketplace vendor.
Well, I can go by the brand.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they don't even have any of them on here.
Yes.
Right. So just Google the brand and see if it's available through marketplace.
Or anywhere else.
Yeah. Open market.
Also, you can send me a link of that bookcase you have, and I might be able to find it
Mm-hmm.
or similar.
Okay.
option. Okay, is that the same with? How big are you?
Yeah, mine's actually the one I picked out is slightly elevated on feet, so it has a little tiny bit of undercase storage,
Mm-hmm.
and but it's got a built-in file cabinet. So
Oh.
I'm replacing a piece of furniture that is not as functional anymore, an old file cabinet, and it's got a built bookcase hutch.
There you go,
So I'm using some dead space that really could be useful,
Minnie. Mhm.
and trying to, reclaim some vertical space.
Mhm.
And it matches my desks.
Always nice.
Always nice. Especially since the desks and the little cart that Bent got me all match. And they all came from 3 different places. Love it when a plan comes together.
Okay.
I don't know.
It's a very
I like
interesting
that, but I
bookcase.
And yeah, it's kind of a puzzle bookcase.
It's really cool.
It's
They are
It's
very
really cool.
Yeah, it's held together by gravity.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so
It
sorry.
weighs a ton, but once you get it set up, it does not move.
Looks like it's at Office Depot.
Really?
me see. Make sure it's actually legit.
She's amazing.
Not available. Okay. Let's see here. Before I say anything else, I'm just keep going to each link.
All about the search.
I found a random sites. It's always
I
really.
love searching for things. Yeah.
This is talking about it.
Crown molding. I want
Yeah, even
something
at Office
along-
Depot, it's not available anymore.
Yeah.
And after I bought it, the price, I didn't pay that much for it. The price almost tripled on Amazon. It was more like the Office Depot price.
Yeah.
That is, and how old is it?
Several years old.
Okay, because that could be, I should say, that could be an ongoing thing that has been developing with an Amazon algorithm
Mm-hmm.
that if you search for enough things and or buy something, the price increases.
Yep. Surge pricing.
And then if you wait long enough, it comes back down. But if you look at something long enough, or for something long enough, the price just goes poof.
Well, and if you put it in your cart and don't check it out, or put it
Oh,
in
yeah.
your save for later, then you're likely to get a discount after it sits in your save for later for a bit.
Yep. I've
Yep.
run into that as well.
Yep. Do I want crown molding? I don't want crown molding.
Carefree Kids.
I know, it's weird. And it still says it's for sale there, but I'm like, it says add to cart. I'm like, are you legit?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to buy anything from them until I
Welcome to the Nut House. Now you can nut check your friends.
did some more research on them.
Uh-huh.
Who dat? Wormy, welcome back. It's going good so far. I'm waiting for food to arrive. I've got fried rice and steamed dumplings on the way.
Which is why he has the attention span of a gnat right now.
Yep.
Wow.
And I've got the bookshelf wasn't the only thing I got. I got an entertainment center that is by the same company and is locked together like the bookshelf is. They're amazing furniture because it's a little over 1/4 of an inch thick for the wood. I mean, it's really, really thick. It's all bamboo, and it is sturdy as heck.
Stunning. It's got that gorgeous bamboo look.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Okay.
you've seen the entertainment center.
This seems a slightly more legitimate site. Slightly. And it says it's in stock. And it has like other pieces from that company too.
Mm.
So
That's a better price too.
price.
I'll check out both companies before I buy anything from them.
Mm-hmm.
Honey, we need to have a talk about building molding and things like that. You're so clever.
It's just jigsaw.
I know. I just can't see the puzzle pieces some days, I think. Is
Yep.
all. Okay. Let's go do something else for a minute.
Mm-hmm. That's the spirit. It's like, yeah, I'll let future tribute take care of this problem.
Yeah. That's it, too. There are other little things we can fix first.
Okay. This is looking much better now.
I wonder if the that brand closed or shut down.
Oh yeah, the company is a brand,
Uh-huh.
possibly.
That's possible.
Of course, there is also you know people with tools and how to use them.
True. Speaking of that person, how are they doing?
Opened up the cabin this weekend.
Hmm.
And took the floof bat to the beach.
Oh.
Uh,
So they're healing up after
yeah,
the problem.
Good, good.
They took the stormtrooper to Pullman to watch the Cookster defend her thesis, which
Nice.
she did.
Did well.
Yeah, she passed and was nominated for distinction.
Ooh.
10% of graduates are nominated for distinction. Of that 10%, 30% get it.
Ah.
She's already gotten the highest honor on the Science and Technology Communication Award. So the distinction is pretty close to a gimme, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think.
And Kuma Komadi.
Of course.
Nice.
Yeah, she
Jerry went to Sanford. What's the new prominent New York school?
Columbia.
Columbia. He got his PhD in Columbia and actually taught there for a while. He got a distinction and had a pen. It was a key-shaped pen.
Uh-huh.
And it's not something they give away to too many students.
Ooh.
I don't remember what the pen was, but
I know that I know what you're. The medical one is. Now I don't remember, but yeah, there's a medical society, the honor society,
Mhm.
that also has a similar thing.
Yeah. Well, he got his PhD in biology and was actually teaching for a while. And I've told you he actually hated working as a scientist. He worked at a place that was doing research on cancer, and he hated it. Absolutely hated it. And I think most of it was because of the politics. He had a lot of stuff stolen from him.
Research coordinators suck rocks.
Yep. Yeah, he had a bunch of papers that were stolen from him. By
Somebody else
colleagues.
patented.
by
Oh, yeah.
colleagues.
Yep. That.
And their excuse is, well, you weren't going to publish it.
And in certain circumstances, it is publish or perish.
Yep. It is 7:41, Wormy. Oh, wonder he was open at 11. Most places around here close at 8:30. So I barely got the order in on time.
Getting closer, boss.
Huh?
Getting
Fortunately,
close
they
there.
are also
Mhm.
nearby.
Yeah, it's from Thai Bistro this time. Because they've got a very good garlic fried rice.
Yes, they do. I like Thai Bistro.
Mm-hmm.
I like Thai Bistro a lot.
The last couple of times that I ordered from Teriyaki Island, they haven't been that great. It's not as good as they have been.
Maybe boss is on vacation.
Possible.
Yeah, maybe.
But Thai Bistro has been very consistent.
I'm not sure if
Like
that's
that.
where I got the mango fried rice or if that was someplace.
All of a sudden, you're sounding just a bit froggy.
Someplace else, yeah. Oh, by the by, Adagio's Europe the Dragon tea is a green and dragon fruit, which I actually am preferring to the Carney and Sons.
Huh. Actually, the green and dragon fruit sounds pretty good.
It is. That's what I have a cup of right next to me.
Because I like green teas.
I will have to try it, because I will always take her recommendation, her and Spark, obviously, because she drinks a lot, and she's a tea monger. But I am not fond of greens, but I will try. There are a few greens that I will happily have.
Tom says hi, Annie.
Hey, Tom.
Let's change.
You think we should do swords like Sweden? What was that in context? What was the context for that, Crazy? I think I missed something. Or forgot something.
I certainly did.
For doctorates. Okay. Yeah.
There we go. Okay.
Yep.
I knew we
Oh
got
yeah,
there.
there actually are several places that still do that. And yes, I would find that incredibly keen. And if I ever actually manage to get my PhD accepted at Cambridge, I will totally do the whole 9 yards with the academic fancy dress and all.
Well, yeah. Duh. Because, like, why not?
Unfortunately, I'm a little far removed to automatically get legacy admission. Although, if I can get a recommendation from the current Baron, that might do the trick.
The funny thing with Jerry and the Golden Key, the academic honor, he didn't know what it was for. And when he was telling a friend about it, the friend didn't believe him at first.
Because he was so
Because
nonchalant about it.
Yeah, because he didn't realize the
That it was a really big deal
yes,
award.
yes.
Yeah.
Oops.
Because that do happen.
I think it was the Golden Key, but I don't know for sure. Yeah, as soon as he became a marriage and family therapist, he was much happier.
Mm-hmm.
Instead, knew I'd get that wrong.
One of the other privileges, should I manage my PhD at the grandfather's school
Mm-hmm.
at Cambridge,
Uh-huh.
is from a particular college at Cambridge. Not all of the colleges at Cambridge.
Mm-hmm.
The doctoral graduates have a royal patent to basically to hunt swans.
Oh, kind of like the Druids.
Because otherwise, they are absolutely royal prerogative. All swans belong to the crown.
She has 3 doctorates. Well, Jerry's dream job was a meteorologist and becoming a weatherman. But his parents didn't think that was a real job, so they forced him into biology.
Wow.
Was either that it was either that or astronomy.
Well, you know, even Sparks could sympathize with that, although her folks wouldn't even have allowed astronomy. I would have been medical all the way, full stop.
Yep. Yeah, his brother is, or was, a physicist. If I remember right. You've known 2 people with a degree in meteorology? Yeah, he really wanted to be a weatherman. Because he was always fascinated by weather. His favorite time of year was hurricane season. He would track every single hurricane that would appear.
Nice. Sounds so cool.
Anytime a book would come out about weather, he would be reading it. We even had a grading system for weather that we came up with. Had like 4 different levels, so you could have a level 1, a C2, something like that. I don't remember all of it. It was like 4 different grades for each level, and could be expanded if needed. So you can get
every
exact
good system should.
You know, so you could get the exact level for any type of rainstorm. It was a joke.
Hey, if it works for you,
Hmm.
rock on.
Well, and at the time, we came up with a joke diet that actually became a real diet. Windfallian. You don't eat anything unless it has fallen to the ground dead. So you don't pick anything off the trees, you actually have to wait for them to fall off the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I can get there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's real diet.
Yep.
My mom was a vegetarian in the 70s, and she's like, yeah, that's still too much for me.
Heh.
Yeah, she was a vegetarian for 10 years.
Oh.
But she had to switch back to eating meat because of B12s were is too low.
Uh-huh.
This is just it. I wasn't a vegetarian. I didn't eat meat.
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't process it, and we didn't know what the problem was.
Yep.
It turns out it was a red meat issue.
Ah.
And I still don't eat a tremendous amount of red meat. But it was just easier to tell people I was a vegetarian.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a vegetarian, but I do like a ton of vegetarian dishes. And I have
absolutely.
been tending more toward vegetarian and just reducing the amount of meat that I eat.
Sure.
Yeah.
I have an amazing vegetarian cookbook.
Uh-huh.
Because several of my friends are vegetarians, and there are some great dishes out there.
Yeah, and the thing that helps me is I adore tofu. I love tofu.
Yeah, absolutely.
As long as you haven't made it look and taste like real products. No.
Mm-hmm.
One of the worst things I ever tried was a tofu sausage. It looked and felt like a Vienna sausage made of tofu.
See, and am I not sure it was tofu and not just a TVP?
According to what he was telling me, that everything that he was serving that day was tofu.
Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see.
He's the one that kind of went crazy because he started working at PETA.
Mm-hmm.
He became a vegetarian, let his hair grow out, and just went insane. His boyfriend left him and started drinking again because of it, I think.
Oh no, that's terrible.
Well, it's PETA. What do you expect?
Yes, still terrible.
Well, that's too bad for the boyfriend.
Yeah.
Yeah, still have the boyfriend.
Yeah.
It's like he was on the mend, and then he went back. That's sad.
Well, sucks
Actually,
be you, boo.
Yeah, like I know back when I was growing up, like we were trying to eat less meat, so we're trying to find like alternatives, and like we come across this really delicious, like I think like a soy dog.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually really, really, really good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tastes like a regular hot dog, but made out of soy.
Mm-hmm.
But they changed their recipe, and oh, good lord,
well,
it was the worst thing on the planet.
Do y'all remember? Do y'all remember Near Meat?
No.
It always reminded me of Arby's because it was always sliced really thin like that.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually pretty good.
Go ahead.
As long as you didn't think about it.
Yeah. No, I don't know how they are now, but during this time, I was doing this. Morningstar Farms had a corn dog that was really, really good. And of all of the quote-unquote non-meat product lines on the market, Morningstar Farms actually has a really solid selection of tasty things, and not just, well, they have 8 product in their line that's good, because Their crumbles were good. Their patties were tasty. Their sausage had a nice spice,
Mm-hmm.
and their chicken chicka or whatever they call it, but their
Mm-hmm.
little chicken nuggets,
Mm-hmm.
they tasted good. I
Okay.
mean,
I
liked it.
I will be back in just a minute. Food is
Oh,
nearby.
food's here.
Well, it's not here yet.
Well, yeah,
But
but
it
it's
will be soon.
yeah. Time to feed the, feed the boss. Although my poor little tummy. I tried to stave off pill abuse and it's not happening. Rude. Rude. Oh no, that's not good. Whatever you do, guys, do not put your stairs in upside down.
Mhm.
Yep.
I
Right,
mean,
right back.
Escher, this is not.
Hey, Ben, do you have a leg splint? I broke my leg.
I have casts.
And for broken leg, you need a cast.
Yes, for broken leg
Oh,
you need a
okay.
cast. So
Yeah.
give me a minute and I'll bring it over. I have absolutely chock-a-block full pockets at the moment because I'm setting up forges for ammo crafting here.
Yeah, I accidentally fell off the ladder and broke my leg. So,
Oh, are you
Oh, it
here
happens.
on the workshop site? Or are you
I'm
in the across the street?
across the street at the coal spot.
Okay, at the diggy place. I
Yeah.
will be over there shortly. Bunch of things to stoke brand new forges. And I mean that in a not friendly way.
And I believe this. Why?
Well, they gotta get them stoked up to start making.
Up to temp. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, and
You
it
can
takes
do it.
forever to.
Oh, good lord, yes. Got one more set of stairs. We do. Oh, good golly molly.
Okay. Ammo crafting is up 1 level from most of the other forging.
Working out the way I wanted it to. Rude. Rude.
Are you
Thanks.
good from?
No.
Are you? Do you have mad minor potions?
No, I
Let me
don't know
give
what that is.
It will improve your mining.
Uh-oh. Oh. I've had to deal with several streamers already.
Yeah. Well, she called friends.
Oh, there's a couple more this way.
Yes, there are. Well, and you may see some more here, or you may hear them from across the road. Oh bloody! I put my cobble away. Because I just lit off some forges across the road.
Oh, okay.
So, like that.
You should see this.
Taunting us. See how you
I
are.
would never do that. All the crusty bits on that is garlic.
Mm-hmm.
It will be smelling like garlic when you come over tomorrow.
No doubt.
Shrimp's not even overcooked. My only complaint, this is a complaint anytime I order something with shrimp, I wish they would remove the tails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, boss. I'm actually gonna call it a night,
Okay.
and I'm making too many stupid mistakes. This is the third time I have misplaced an entire column.
No, I understand completely.
I will see you all in the morning.
Okay.
Yes, indeed.
Ping me when you're ready.
I will.
Good night, chat. Rest well. And I will see y'all.
Okay. Have a good night. take it Annie's on break?
I believe so.
Okay. Was it Thai Bistro that we got that really nice tofu appetizer?
Yeah, I believe it was.
Okay. Need to do this a different way. That's just what happens when you play with it long enough, Tom. I think one of the things that intimidates people when it comes to building. So it's the type of thinking that I do, that when building you start with one block.
Mm-hmm.
And you take it slowly, one block at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Put down your layout, get the structure done, then start decorating. The way I think, though, is it all has to get done at the same time. So when I look at a large project, I'm not thinking the small individual things that need to be done in order to get to the finish line. I'm thinking of the whole thing all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people think that way, which is why they get intimidated by doing any type of building.
Mm-hmm.
May not be wrong about that.
It's a difficult mind shift.
It is. And some people are better process people, and some people are better big picture people.
Mm-hmm. A lot of the artists that I watch on YouTube, that's how they approach art.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get the initial sketch done. Then they'll either do it one or two colors at a time or a small section at a time. Yeah, Annie's the one that came up with that tom-tom. Annie's been doing a lot on this build.
Yep.
Now, this part is what I came up with. Annie did this. I did this. So I just outlined what she had done. Annie is much better at the fine detail than I am. I can get there, but it takes me about twice as long, or if not more. Redbeard, how are you?
Yeah.
I got distracted harvesting the garden
Mm-hmm.
at the Nut Hut and failed to harvest the roof.
Failed to harvest what? Oh, the roof?
The roof,
Ah.
which has ginger, is the one thing that we very much need that's on the roof.
Ah.
So I'll, do it on the when I come back down.
Okay, I'll be back in a sec. I'm gonna put my plate away. No, it's not a custom water shader. It is just a vanilla water. They have made some improvements to water. This was a lot easier to fill than I expected. No, they've made some improvements. Previous update. If you filled water into a curve like this, there would have been cutouts in the water. So they've improved that. It's solid all the way across the surface. Because I know that's one of the things that they worked on either previous update or this update. So it's workable. There's still problems with the water, but they have fixed some of the major problems.
It is more functional.
Yep. And how are you doing tonight, Redbeard? Well, when they say garlic fried rice, they are absolutely not kidding about garlic.
Oh.
Because the top of that fried rice was almost encrusted with fried garlic. And it was tasty. It was very tasty. Oh, you've got your water quality on low. Yeah, with this being a 4080, graphics card, I can actually have the quality up a little higher than normal. Not too much. Don't want to push it. But it is higher than I normally keep it. I can understand that Redbeard. Well, maybe it'll be better tomorrow. You running the 1070 you bought back in 2016? That was a good card. The 1070 and the 1080 were both really good cards. Yeah, Redbeard, even with the 4080, I can't run it at ultra high graphics, and I still get lag spikes. I mean, really bad lag spikes. So I think the graphics card is kind of irrelevant. Well, it's going to be worse. Some are going to be worse than others, but until they actually go in and optimize it, I don't think anyone's going to be breaking down doors in order to get the game going. No one's going to have a really good experience on high graphics. I thought it's tomorrow night is birth night. Been able to use it with some more modern games. Can't use DLSS. I don't know. It's not too bad. I need to add CPU to that. Who dat? Ann. Welcome again.
Hey, Gan.
We will not be doing Horde Night tonight.
I didn't figure we would.
Yeah. How was the stream? Are you familiar with Gan Redbeard? Gan is the one that wrote this mod. Stream was good. Playing joke mod? I don't know. The one we're looking at and playing about 2 times a week or 2 nights a week is Prep-Apocalypse. Or Prep-Apocalypse. Thought about joke mod, but just don't really have enough interest in it. Haven't heard of that one? Ah. It's got a car that hops, so how could we not play it? Lost my toothpick. Oh, no, there it is. The joke mod is Rizzo's? I didn't know that. Or I did and forgot about it. Huh. I haven't, well, with all the time that I had to take off and just getting back into this, I'm not surprised. There's probably a lot of stuff that I've forgotten. Or just haven't thought about. Yeah, Rizzo's actually really good. He's also a really good streamer.
Okay, I think it's my turn to bounce now.
Okay.
That food coma I was referencing earlier is kicking me pretty hard.
Yeah. I'm getting there. I didn't think I would have as much trouble with the dumplings putting me to sleep, but yeah.
In my case, it was chicken pesto pizza and a half of Philly cheesesteak sub.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Guess what's for lunch tomorrow?
Yeah. I can't eat pizza like I used to, which is a shame.
Yeah, I just got a little medium-sized one.
Yeah.
12-inch.
Yeah.
Split it in half.
Yeah.
I almost broke my leg again.
That's one of the nice things
Luckily,
about
I caught myself on the ladder.
I have been known to buy a pizza and just put it in the refrigerator until the next day, so that I can have pizza for breakfast.
Finely aged fridge pizza is a delicacy.
Yep.
Yeah. If you've got points to spare, you may wish to put them in parkour. Also, if you haven't got the impact bracing mod in your boots, we'll get you one.
Yeah, that helps too.
It helps quite a lot.
I don't remember parkour. That doesn't eliminate broken legs, does it?
I think it does if you max it out. You still take damage, but you don't break bones.
Yeah. If I can find it. Here it is.
Back.
Welcome back. And never get a sprained or broken leg when falling. Yep. But you can still die. You just don't break legs.
Well, and when I was hopping down to my bedrock diggy hole, I wasn't dying, but I was taking 40 or 50 points of damage.
Yeah. Falling damage in Elden Ring is weird. Falling 20 blocks will kill you. Falling 15 blocks will take half your health. Falling 10 blocks will take a quarter of your health, or something like that. Well, they've got a long-tailed cat talisman that you can wear that eliminates fall damage, but does not prevent death. So you can do the 15 block drop without taking any damage. But if you do the 20 block drop, you still die.
Yeah, I can see that.
Uh-huh.
So what it is about 19 blocks, you're asking yourself, oh crap, is this thing really working? And you have a heart attack and panic.
Yep. Well, the fall damage is weird, because it has to be exactly 20 blocks to kill you. If you fall on a spot that has a couple of rocks on it that makes it just above the 20 blocks, you can survive. If there is a slope where one side of the slope is below 20 blocks, one side of the slope is above 20 blocks, as long as you fall on the one that's above 20 blocks, you can survive. And that slope may not even be visible. It is Redbeard. I don't ever use it. I've never have used it. I have more important items to use than the cat talisman. The long-tailed cat talisman.
Well, of course, because the longer the tail, the more balance they have.
Yep.
And, the more extra vertebrae to break.
Yep. And more tail for other cats to chew on.
Yeah, that too.
Hmm.
Nothing.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I think I'm about ready to call it a night myself.
I think this is
Okay.
How's this looking on the side here?
It's looking good from here.
Back over to the workshop.
Oh, I forgot there was a walkway there.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, there's a walkway.
Actually, the windows are not in too bad a shape.
Might have to clean them up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Just
No, I was thinking the ones on the first floor.
ground level.
Yeah, ground level.
Basement. Because there's supposed to be a window right here. Let me just mark it. Yellow? Yellow. Picture on one side. There we go. So supposed to be a window. Yeah, like right here-ish. And there's supposed to be like a window here, door here, window up one this way.
Mm-hmm.
Then here, there's a window for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Then doorway, and their door on the. So you walk out your doorway here, then this foyer's door here.
Mm-hmm.
Then above this, their doorway. Oh gosh, it's like a 3-tier balcony nonsense.
Yep.
And then the other windows are. There's a window on the opposite other
Hey,
side
Hawk.
of.
Has everyone here seen the build? When you look at the code, they just changed the rate at which you fall to determine damage. Yeah. You're actually falling slower when you have parkour or impact boots? Really? Well, I guess that's a way of handling it.
So we have jet boots on. Got it.
Terminal velocity is not your friend.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. Later, caveman.
I thought he had left already. Did he forget to log out of Discord? Mm.
I can log off so I won't fall out of the sky when I log back in.
Do what?
I'm gonna log off somewhere safe,
Mm.
and I'm around to logging off in the middle of the air.
Yeah, because when you log back in, you're going to drop right to the ground.
Yep. Don't want that.
No. Modify the impact speed. Huh. So if you could come up with a broken impact bracing item, you could actually increase the speed. Or does it only, does impact speed only slow things down? Okay, you could. Huh, interesting. Very interesting, actually. More like long jump ability. Oh. Okay, I do need to get to bed. I didn't get much sleep last night.
Okay. Well, good night, chat. Happy time zone wherever you're at.
Good night, Gan. Dayhawk, welcome, and have a good night. Redbeard, have a good night. Draconis and Dragonlord, if y'all are still here. Monard, if you're still here. And everyone else, I'll see y'all later. Pixel, have a good night.
Squirrel!
And who was that? Hang on a minute. Hey, Hawk. Thank you for the follow. I'll see everyone tomorrow. I hope y'all have a good night. So I will see y'all. Good night.